Hey everyone, we are coming to you live. We're so excited. My name is Kelli Durrant. I'm the Global Director of Product Training, and I have a very special guest here with me.
I'm Jesus Echevarria, Senior Product Development Manager for Haircare.
Yes, and we are talking all things the Purifying line launches today. We are very, very excited. Jesus is the man that has brought this line to life, so let's talk all about it. Let's start with our favorite product in the collection.
So I'm super excited to talk to you guys about the Scalp Purifying Scrub.
He said Scalp Purifying Scrub. I know everyone's kind of freaking out right now. They're like, what? What is happening? Tell us all about the Scalp Purifying Scrub.
So this is a product that you guys have been asking us for
many.
God knows how long.
Yes.
And it is the star product of the collection.
It is.
The Scalp Purifying Scrub. Well, before I get into the Scalp Purifying Scrub, I really want to talk to you guys about January.
January.
And,
why are we launching this in January?
January, right? January has become synonymous with, the purifying month, right? So you
Right.
have all these goals in January to start the year fresh so that you can achieve all these amazing goals.
Right, we're eating healthy, we're back in the gym, we're working out feverishly to make up for all of the things we were not supposed to eat during the holiday.
Exactly, but guess what? People are forgetting about their scalp and they're forgetting about their hair,
Yes.
right? So this is why in January we're bringing you the Purifying Collection, which features the Scalp Purifying Scrub and the Purifying Vinegar Shampoo.
How many of you, let's be real, like how many of you used an entire bottle of dry shampoo over the holiday?
Oh, I'm sure that most of you
I
did.
know,
I'm sure
there's
that
a lot
most
of people raising their hands,
Yes.
not just me. Right, we were busy, we were out feverishly shopping and being with hopefully limited family and friends during the pandemic. But
regardless, I think everybody overindulged. Not only did you
Overindulged.
overindulge on alcohol, sugar, carbs, but guess what? You overindulged on products and heat,
Yes.
especially those dry shampoos. And
Yes.
one can,
Yes.
2 cans is more like it, right?
2 cans.
So guess what? So
Don't tell my secrets, Jesus. Don't tell all my secrets.
no, but really. Forward to 2021, right? So guess what? Let's not forget about your scalp and hair, right? What are your goals? What are your hair goals for 2021? And how can the Scalp Purifying Scrub and Purifying Vinegar Shampoo get you there, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Healthy hair is our 2021 goal, right? Healthy, shiny, glossy hair. That's our goal. So how's the Scalp Purifying Scrub going to help with that?
So before I tell you how it's going to help, I just want to say that I am obsessed with this product.
I am obsessed too.
The product is, I only have one word to describe it, and it's luscious, right?
It is
So from the color to the texture to the scent to the way it works, this product is going to get in there and it's going to do double duty for your scalp and your hair.
Double duty.
Right? So it's going to exfoliate the scalp. It's going to remove all of that excess sebum, excess product buildup, dead skin cells, right? And it's going to clean, it's going to purify, it's going to leave your scalp and your hair fresh for 24 plus hours, right?
So anyone that suffers from like super oily hair, just too much oil, you felt like your hair has just got so much buildup on it, that's what we're talking about here.
Exactly, including the dry shampoo junkies, of course.
Not even just dry shampoo, like too much of anything, too much, you've gone 2 or 3 or 4 days without shampooing your hair, you're using products in between, even though the products are really great, it sets on top of the hair, and we have to make sure that we remove that, for sure.
Absolutely. The product, I want to say we formulated this product with intent, right? So we wanted it to be very functional, but we wanted it to be an experience, right? Almost like your spa day, right?
Yeah.
And by spa day, I mean this is the spa day in a jar. Amazing fragrance. It's really going to take you somewhere else. But with formulating with intent, we added some amazing ingredients in here, right? So this formula, I mean, obviously it has sugar, right?
Yep.
But it also has alpha hydroxy acids to help dissolve dissolve that excess product buildup, that excess sebum. It's your chemical exfoliant, right? We have the sugar in there, which is your physical exfoliant. It's going to do the same thing. It's going to help slough off the dead skin cells and the product that's built on there.
Almost like we use sugar scrubs on our skin to help remove dead skin.
Absolutely.
The same way.
So we also have apple cider vinegar in there.
Apple cider vinegar. I know everybody's jumping up and down because they've been waiting for an apple cider vinegar product in our line.
Yeah, so not only is apple cider vinegar cleansing, but it's also hydrating, right?
It is very hydrating.
So it's going to cleanse, it's going to hydrate, it's going to help seal the cuticle.
Yes.
So you get like a really smooth shaft,
Yes.
right? You get that extra bit of hydration that
Yes.
is actually going to strengthen the hair, believe it or not.
Yep.
And you just get a lot of reflective shine.
Yes.
So
We also have pink clay.
yes,
in
and
this
pink
product,
clay,
pink
what
clay.
it does is pink clay is like a magnet. It acts like a magnet, right?
Okay.
So it's gonna everything that shouldn't be on there, that excess sebum, that excess product buildup, it's gonna attach to the clay so that it gets rinsed off when you rinse the product off with,
Right.
with the hair. We also have vitamin B6, which is amazing
Right.
to have in formulas like these where you have that excess, oil,
Right.
on
Really
the scalp.
helps to kind of balance.
Right, yeah.
And we also have Rejuvenate.
Yes.
We have Rejuvenate
Yes.
as
Yes.
well.
So not only are you deep cleansing, but at the same time, you're moisturizing the hair. You're
That is-
balancing that
that is
hair
super
and the
important.
scalp as well.
Super, super important because a lot of scrubs out on the market, typically what we find is that we can do a great scrub at the root, but then the mid shaft and ends start to feel really dry and almost like we've removed too much moisture out of the
Yes,
hair.
absolutely.
And that is not this product. You're going to cleanse at the scalp. And talking about the texture of the product, it is, when you say luscious, you're not even lying when you say that. When it's in your hand and you emulsify, first of all, it has a beautiful kind of a peachy pink color, smells absolutely
Yes.
amazing. When you start using it on the scalp and you're scrubbing, you can feel those sugar crystals. But what's so cool is that as you start to scrub, they
They
dissolve
dissolve.
like almost instantaneously, and it turns into this luscious lather. Okay, when have you ever really seen a scrub do that before? A lot of times as a stylist behind the chair, I would use a scrub, and then I always felt like it was like super hard to
Right.
rinse from the hair. It was like all of those little grains and crystals would never really fully leave the hair, and I had to cleanse again after. That is not the case here.
Well, this is specifically what we wanted for our product. We wanted for the product to be easy to use
Yeah.
and for it to be a very pleasant experience. So those sugar crystals, what they do is they dissolve, they allow you to work the product through the rest of the hair, right?
Absolutely.
So you're working that lather through the rest of the hair,
Right.
and it's an experience, right?
Right.
It's the experience for your scalp. You're getting that exfoliation, but it's also the experience for your hair because
Right.
you don't want to exfoliate the hair. You want to exfoliate the scalp, and once that sugar has dissolved, then you work it through the rest of the hair.
Right, and it does leave the hair really nourished, right?
Yes.
It doesn't leave that dry kind of crackly feeling through the mid shaft and ends.
So the hair, and I'm sorry to interrupt, the hair
No,
is
it's fine.
very clean. You feel clean and you
Absolutely.
feel fresh, but you don't feel stripped. And that's
Absolutely.
what's so important here,
Absolutely.
right?
Absolutely.
Deep clean, not stripped, because if you overstrip, then it's going to take you to the other side of the spectrum,
Which we don't want to go to.
exactly.
We don't like that end of the spectrum.
Right, and then of course that's just going to create more problems, right? Especially if you're oily. You want to feel clean. You just don't want to feel that very squeaky sensation because that's actually telling your body lack of oil.
Absolutely.
Let's overproduce,
Let's
and that's not
overproduce.
what we're doing
Yep.
here. We're balancing with this line.
So here's how we break that down. So the scalp purifying scrub, great for anyone that has overly oily hair. So it's really going to help to balance that oil, especially at the scalp. But we'll also cleanse the mid shaft and ends, kind of bring that hair back to life, remove all the excess product buildup for all of you product junkies, because we know there's a lot of you out there. So it's a twofold type of product. But guess what? That's not the only product that we're launching. We have another product which we are equally excited about.
Right. So this product is a universal product. It's for all hair types, right?
Yep.
It's our Purifying Vinegar Shampoo.
Purifying Vinegar Shampoo. I know everyone is jumping up and down, like virtually. They're jumping
The
up
product
and down.
is
They're excited
amazing.
about this product.
No, but it's amazing. When I say purifying, you look at it and it's clear.
It's clear. Yep.
Amazing fragrance as well, but it feels fresh. It feels transparent. It feels clean.
Right.
Right? And the product just works, right? So you want to use this product twice. You want to use it the first time so that it actually, binds to all the oil, to all those impurities, so that it deep cleans. And you will notice, when you use it the first time, that maybe you're not getting that amazing lather that you
Right,
want.
right.
But that's because the product is building, it's actually working, and
Right.
it's actually binding
That's
to
a
all these
normal
impurities,
thing. That's
right?
a normal thing. It's not really supposed to lather that first time. It's really working on all of the stuff that's sitting at the surface of your hair, all the product buildup, the environmental factors that are sitting right on top of that hair. It's going to bind to that first, so you're never really going to get that luscious lather. the first
Exactly,
go around.
but wait until the second wash. You want to use this the second time.
Right.
Once you use it the second time, the foam, the lather is intense.
It is
It's
intense.
a tight, luxurious foam.
Right.
And the good thing about this is that this product, while it is deep cleansing, it doesn't over dry. It doesn't strip the hair of that vital moisture.
Right.
Right? So after you rinse the product off, you actually feel your hair.
Super
and your
clean.
hair,
It's
exactly.
like silky. You feel like your cuticle is nice and compact. But this is really, really important because we both know a lot of oily hair. As a stylist behind the chair, I had a lot of clients that suffer from oily scalp. And here's the problem. Typically with the oily scalp, you cleanse because you want to remove the oil, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to remove all of that so that we can have clean, fresh feeling hair. But the problem is we're using products that are way drying for the hair. So it brings us to the other end of the spectrum that we don't want to be at. And when that happens, your body actually overproduces oil to kind of balance that, because you have to have a certain amount of oil at the scalp to keep everything regulated. So this product does not do that. It cleanses and hydrates at the same time, but balances everything, especially at the scalp and the mid shaft and ends. And that is super, super important.
Oh, absolutely. You're going to notice if you're extremely oily and you wash your hair in the morning and come 2 p.m., you're like, oh my God, I have to wash again. This is the holy grail, right? So you're going to wash your hair in the morning, and come the evening, 24 hours plus, you're going to be like, I don't need to wash.
Right.
I can go with my normal routine. Well, not my normal routine. I can go with my normal life.
Right.
And my hair is still clean. My hair is still fresh from roots to ends. That's amazing.
And let me just
right?
tell you, Jesus and I tested this on live humans, lots of them actually,
Yes.
and we saw it with our very own eyes. We really witnessed every single client that we tried this on. That was their first reaction was, oh my gosh, my hair feels so clean. It feels so dry. And then we talked to them a day later and they're like, oh my God, my hair still
It's still
feels
clean.
and looks amazing. And that is a true testament to how amazing these two products are.
Yes, people were actually asking me months ago, actually, when is this launching? I can't live without it. I was like, well, you just have to wait a little bit longer.
I can't live without
But
it.
amazing results, really.
So let's talk about what's in it first.
But sure. So obviously the product has apple cider vinegar, and apple cider vinegar, as I said a couple minutes ago, it's very balancing.
Right.
It's deeply cleansing, but at the same time it's moisturizing or hydrating and moisturizing. So it's a multiple whammy, right? So it's gonna clean your hair, it's gonna clean your scalp,
Right.
it's gonna balance, right? It's gonna seal that cuticle, so you get a sealed cuticle, which is very smooth. You lock in the hydration,
Right.
but guess what? You have amazing prismatic shine,
Oh,
right?
I
So
used it.
not
I
only
used it
on
too.
blondes, but on brunettes. Brunettes, oh my God, amazing, intense shine.
Absolutely.
In addition to that, we have alpha hydroxy acids, right? And with this product, you're getting that chemical exfoliation, right?
Right.
So
Removing the product buildup, helping to balance the oil. Yep,
yes,
absolutely.
it's removing all those environmental toxins that are making hair look lackluster, right?
Environmental toxins like sun, snow, right? Lots of people
Smog,
are buried
smoke.
under snow right now.
Yes.
All of those, just the air outside,
Yes.
blow drying, too much flat iron, product at the, that we're spraying on our hair, using it through. All of those things are impacting how our hair reflects shine, how the cuticle lays down, how much smoothness we can get, how the curl actually responds to products. So all of those things are really, really important to how our hair functions.
And as I said, this product is a universal product, right? So it's going to work for people who are very oily, but it's also going to work for people who have normal hair, whether it's straight, whether it's wavy or curly. Guess what? This is your go-to clarifying shampoo, and it's a clarifying shampoo which does not strip your hair.
Right.
It's so efficient,
It does
it's so
not strip your
effective,
hair.
but it does not feel, your hair does not feel like straw.
I know
once
you're saying
done.
to yourself, like, that doesn't seem right. Clarifying always makes my hair feel super dry. But this is not going to do that. That's what makes this product so amazing.
Innovative. It's
Innovative.
really the
Innovative.
word.
That is the perfect
But
word.
I just have to say, super excited about these products.
Yeah.
I think you guys are gonna love it as much as we do.
We do.
The results are instantaneous. So please, before and afters, please
Yes, we would
testimonials.
love to see before and afters.
And I'm super excited. I can't say anything else. I mean,
Yeah.
I think that we have a winning combination of products, which guess what? They work alone. They work together.
That's
they
right.
work with the rest of the line, right?
Right.
So if you're super oily, you want to start with the 2-in-1. I'm sorry, if you're super oily and you want to start with the Scalp Purifying Scrub on day 1, and then you go 48 hours without cleansing, but guess what? On that second wash, you want to use the Purifying Vinegar shampoo, go ahead.
Go ahead,
Guess
yeah.
what? You really want volume as well, or you really want hydration. So on your next wash, incorporate the Volumizing Revive shampoo, or the Super Nourish shampoo.
Absolutely.
They're
They're very interchangeable.
Yes.
They work synergistically together so that you can use the Scalp Purifying Scrub first. You can use the Vinegar shampoo second if you so choose, if you want a really deep cleanse.
Right.
Or you can use them separate and combo them with other shampoos in the line. Always follow it up with your favorite Monat conditioner. Not that you actually need need it, but it will help to, add a little bit more hydration and moisturization to the
Right.
hair.
So my personal routine, for example, I will use either the scrub or the shampoo, and I follow it because my hair is super dry. I
Right.
follow it with the replenish mask.
Yeah,
So I use replenish
they're
mask.
very interchangeable
Yes.
with any other product in the line. So don't be afraid to use them together, use them alone, combo them with other products. Figure out what works best for you. I'm telling you, when you use these products, you remove all that buildup that you probably didn't even know that you had. A lot of people, right? Your hair is going to perform so much better. Your curls are going to be more revived. The straight, smooth hair is going to be silkier, shinier, glossier. I'm telling you, this is going to be your new favorite, a definite must-have addition in your shower, for sure. And we are so excited to be launching it today.
Yes.
Yeah, so make sure you go out and get it.
All right, so if you overindulge during the holidays and you have hair goals for 2021, Scalp Purifying Scrub and Purifying Vinegar Shampoo are products for you.
Absolutely. Jesus,
Cheers.
thank you so much for joining me today, and we will see you very soon.
It's a pleasure.
Bye everyone.